everyone, it's Dyanne here from Decoeasy. Jenny and I are super happy that you stopped by our channel to watch. If you want to see our next daily DIY, then keep on watching. Hey everyone, it's Dyanne here, ready for a new DIY. Today I've got something from Action. Here, Action is actually a Dutch shop similar to Dollar Tree. And I found this, well, plastic plate. This is the back. Ugly sticker. Let's remove that one first, because that's not what we want. And of course not the complete sticker wants to come off. Well, I'm going to fix this later. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, almost there. This is super annoying. Why do they make stickers like this? Anyway, this plate costed me, I think, about 80 or 90 euro cents. That was cheap. This goes to the trash. And yeah, they had it only actually in gold or in glittering red, but I want to decorate this, so I had needed a smooth one, and this one was the smoothest I could find. But as you can see, it is made out of a really plastic shimmery layer, and I want to paint it. So I'm just going to put some glue upon it. This is also from Action, the Mod Podge, but then from Action, 17 times cheaper than real Mod Podge here. So I give this a good shake, and then I'm going to apply a rich, thick layer of this stuff upon the plate, because this sets some sort of, yeah, how do you call that, base that helps that to stick down to the glue to the plate, or to any kind of surface that you like. Well, I'm always applying too much, but let's see if we have enough. And I also like, I don't know if you can see it, the detailed edge here with these, well, nails or something. I do like the gold color, but this is a little bit, yeah, too cheap for me. So I'm going to give this thing a makeover. And yeah, it will be a cheap one. You can also, of course, use an old plate from the thrift shop or something like that. Totally up to you. But to be honest, I haven't seen a thrift shop in a while, because most of the times I go to Action now. Because I need paint supplies, a lot of them, for the new home. Okay, now I'm going to let this dry. Trying to make nice circles, because I think you're going to see some of the glue stripes still after it is dry, and we do want to keep them hidden as possible, as much as possible. Okay, just like this. Oh, in the center. And I'm going to let it dry now for, I don't know how long, an hour or something. Depends on the temperature in your home, of course. And after that, we can give this thing a magnificent spray paint, or just a paint job. Okay, the glue is completely dry. It is now transparent, and now it has a much more rough surface. So we can start giving this thing a paint job. And therefore, I'll use this gray chalk paint and just a big brush. Let's see how much we need. Plate is completely gray. Believe it or not, I needed 3 layers of paint. Incredible. I didn't expect that. But now it has a nice base layer. Time to start making it look different. And therefore I just use some white chalk paint. And I use quite a lot of that compared to gray. I also take out the same gray one as I applied here again, but then just a slightly little drip. And then we start mixing it up. Now I have a light gray color. Just move it back to the center here, to the edge. Now I wipe this off. Then I made myself my own sponge here. I'm going to use this yellow side for painting. Just take this tip, pour it into the paint. Now I'm going to dab a little bit here to wipe off the most excess paint. And then I just start doing this. Just dabbing it all along. Completely all over the plate in all different directions. You can't do this wrong. Just do something and then it will turn out wonderful. Mind my words. This is how the plate looks like now after the paint job. Don't forget to do the edges that good as well. Now I'm going to pour in, I think, just a slightly little bit of gray because I want a little bit more gray. Ooh, gray coming back. Just use the same side of the sponge, that doesn't matter. Just here and there, some on the dark or the lightest parts. I'm just going to add in a little bit more gray. You can also, by the way, choose to do it different. First the lighter gray and then the darker one. That is up to you. For the effect, it doesn't really matter which combination you choose. Just make it a little bit darker. It is, for me, it's a little bit too light, but that is maybe also because I mixed the paint just in too light. There, now I'm happy. Just going to leave it to dry. Don't throw this away. You need this side soon. I'm going to rinse this off so I can use a fresh cup for a new layer of paint. This paint here is dry, and for the ones who have been watching us for a while, knows what comes next. The silver chrome spray. Yes, it is a spray can like this. And yeah, the color is really just like this cap. But I'm not going to spray paint all over it because I want to give it a galvanized steel look. So I'm going to pour this outside, of course, inside of a cup. And then I just use this part here of the sponge to do exactly the same thing as I did with the gray shades of the paint. I'll be back soon and I will see you again. Here I am. I just used a plastic IKEA bag wrapped around an existing cup because this stuff can really ruin your, well, your stuff. Because I still thought I had a plastic cup left, but unfortunately not anymore. And they aren't available here anymore because you can't sell those plastic cup things anymore. Okay, now do the same trick. Just dab it into the paint. Now this looks really futuristic. After you let the paint dry on the plastic, just throw everything away and wash the cup. Now this gives a really nice look. At least I hope you can see what I see as well. And be careful with this stuff. At least you can also, by the way, just use metallic paint. But I don't have that either, so I use this instead, and I think it looks really cool. Now I'm going to continue dabbing, and I will show you the result in a while. Just hang on there. Okay, are you ready? I hope you can see the effect. Look, this just looks to me like galvanized steel. And I'm going to let this dry really well. I'm not going to use a blow dryer because this thing is made out of plastic and it might bubble up and do weird stuff. So just let it dry by air. Make sure that you ventilate the room because that spray paint stinks. And I'll be back to distress it even more. Okay, the paint is dry. I really think it looks just like galvanized steel. Time to spice it up a little bit with, I have here brown acrylic paint, but you can also use rusty red or whatever, just other brown, metallic brown, that is up to you. I'll pick this one here because it's so annoying, always sticks up here at the end. Goodbye. I'm going to distress it by using my fingers, so I just use a little bit of brown paint on my finger and then I just dab like this to divide it a little bit, and then I'm just going to rust some things up. You can also use the thumb, by the way. Just wipe it around your DIY. And then when you see it, this is what you get. Really easy, can't go wrong as well. And just repeat until you have reached every corner of the circle, actually. Oh, well, easy as that. Now you only have 2 dirty fingers and a rusty plate. I can lift it up for you. Can you see the difference now? I think this looks super cool. Okay, I'm going to leave this to dry and then I'm going to finish it off with some nice lettering and an image. This is what I want to write down. Well, normally I first search once I have the print and then move on to the letters, but now I have wooden letters that are just a shape that I have to deal with. So first I want to see how the letters look, and then I want to see what kind of print I want and how large it's gotta be. So I'm just using a small brush and the glue that I also use for the plate here to attach them and then let them dry. Normally I would use the glue gun, but I think to this delicate stuff it's better to just glue down by hand. So I'm going to glue and then I'll be back soon. The plate is done with letters now. Time to give it a nice print in the center. I made something myself. 3 printables combined into this design. I'm going to use the glue and a brush to apply it to the plate. And this is the final form of this DIY. Let us know in the comment section what you think. You can easily hang this up or put it down wherever you want to. And I really like the galvanized steel effect combined with, as you can see here, the rusty effect on the sides. Super cute. Okay, I'll put the print for you, or Jenny does that actually, into the member section. So if you're a member of our channel, you can download this one for free. So that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Jenny and I are really happy that you stopped by here on our decoeasy channel. If you want to stay tuned with what we make, then hit the subscribe and also the bell button so you get a notification when we upload something new. Thank you so much for watching and we wish you a nice day. Bye everyone!